That's one of the responses. How you doing, Joe?
Yeah.
What do you think of obviously your opponent taking? Oh, it was a great punch. Great punch you landed. How you feel? How do you feel? What do you think in that sort of issue? What do you think you learned in that sort of thing?
Well, obviously I was trying to go in like warmed up and loose, and I was quite. I was quite surprised because I thought it'd be really tricky, and I was just trying to show you all my talents and move around, and I was going to work the body, but I just saw his head there, and then I threw the right hand, and then it connected.
We were talking about that when I saw you at the press conference as well. The overhand right, you was looking for that punch as well. So if we're training, I guess everything comes to with what you was working and training, right? Okay, all right. Someone ask a question.
Did I say that again?
Yeah. Were you in the press conference? Saw you on Wednesday. Maybe on Monday. You said you was working on that punch because he said he fights like as a Philly sort of shell.
Yeah,
he's
Philly shell.
Yeah, and the overhand right. So it worked to a treat.
Yeah, it went according to plan. I was gonna, chop him down to the body, and hopefully someone would shout "Timber!" But I landed the overhand right, so it ended sooner than I expected.
Joe, do you think Derek Chisora gets more scared now after this performance? Seeing this, do you think he'll be discouraged?
Definitely, he's probably at home sitting on his sofa and he's thinking, I think I'll just swerve that one, but I don't know. Like, hopefully he takes a fight because it's
John Charles just said he's going to ask him. I talked to John Charles, Chisora's trainer, just said, who's actually in the opposite corner to Joe when Joe had his first fight against Ian Lewison, and he said he's going to advise Chisora to take the fight. So his coach wants it, his manager Steve Gooden wants it, I want it, Eddie Hearn wants it,
I want it,
Joe wants it, Sky wants it. The only person is that Joe. The reason why Chisora hasn't, or Chisora shook Joe's hands if it said if the money's right, we'll fight. Well, myself and Eddie Hearn have put a package together, which is more than his last fight for the European title and the fight he's having next week. So he's got no excuse not to do it.
That punch might have scared him off though.
That punch might have done that. Trying to hold it back, but I think it just came and connection.
Chisora's announced he's going to fight Takam on the.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
Yeah.
Not on my undercard, he ain't fighting Takam on my undercard. I got okay it, he's not. He ain't fighting Takam on my undercard. Guarantee that.
Guaranteed.
Guaranteed not. The only way Chisora's fighting undercard is if it's against Joe.
Would you fancy fighting Takam in the future?
Yeah, why not? I'm up for fighting anyone. At this stage, I'm confident on my abilities, and I was quite surprised how I just connected that. So it just just makes me hungry for like more for harder tougher challenges. So I think I'm ready to step in the big league.
You're getting through quite a lot of fights in Europe and you as a professional. This time next year, where do you reckon you'll be at?
Well, I guess the world's my oyster, and I just need to just progressing through the stages and take on all challenges. Like enough respect to Donny for taking the fight. He came all the way overseas, wanted the fight. It was quite tough to make this fight on this date because a lot of people obviously don't want to step in the ring with me. So it's really good. Someone gutsy to come and take on the challenge, and I'm just looking forward to May 5th.
Everyone knows that you're great engine, fantastic fitness. First round knockout today, is that something you've been working on? Is the power?
Yeah, I've been doing a lot more explosive stuff, and obviously working on my technique and trying to be a lot more explosive. I think I've got that in a great engine, and I can go on for 12 rounds, but I need to be taking guys out. So that's what I've been working on, and it's obviously paid off.
Joseph Parker was here this evening. Obviously, he's got his massive heavyweight unification against Joshua in a few months' time. What do you fancy happening there?
Would you say that?
Who do you think is going to win, Joshua Parker?
Well, it'll be a tough one. I haven't really seen much of Parker, but I think I'm hoping it's going to be a really good fight, and two world title holders, going at it. So, hopefully there's some fireworks there.
Should be explosive. And given that he is less than a metre away from you, who do you fancy for Hay Bellew, out of curiosity?
I'm just watching out for the haymaker. Of course, I've seen David behind the scenes doing, great work. He's looking amazing. Even like going up to the first date, which was December, I was watching him sparring, warming up, and I was just like, oh my god. And now he's got back to that stage, and he's even beyond that, and it's great to, like, we got a board where we're like challenging each other, so it's a bit of competition, a bit of friendly competition in the gym. So yes,
You're beating me on everything at the moment.
And your call, of course, one of the iconic boxing venues. How did it feel fighting there tonight?
Yeah, just back at my. I feel comfortable here. Like I know all the nicks and crannies and all the changing rooms. So it's like my second home boxing here. So it's always a great atmosphere. Such a traditional venue for boxing. So I'm looking forward to boxing in the O2.
Yeah, something different now.
Who are you going to fight on at the O2?
Derek Chisora, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully.
Everybody wants it. I want it. Eddie wants it. Sky wants it. Joe wants it. His trainer wants it.
Yeah.
His manager wants it. Let's hope all of these people can put enough sort of pressure on him to take the fight that everybody wants, because he lost his last fight, So it's time for him to try to get back on track. And if he can get through Joe, he's back on track.
What if for some reason it doesn't happen?
And then we'll find someone. Hope maybe someone like Limroy Thomas, who's someone of that caliber, Commonwealth champion. I'm sure he'll be a bit braver. He's a tough guy. He's similar, same age as Joe. That'd be an interesting fight also. Southpaw, something he hasn't faced as a pro yet. That's the type of caliber that we're looking at the moment.
And Joe, would you consider challenging for the British title for the winner from Sam Sexton against Hughie Fury? Would you be willing to have that perhaps for the belt?
Why not? I'm open to all challenges, and I want the British title.
One job.
So that's a resounding yes.
Yes. Obviously I want. So it's a very nice shiny belt, the British title, and I'd love to. I just want to get a title and challenge myself to become the best. So I need to take on all challenges.
What's your goal for 2018? Where do you see yourself by the end of the year? I'd like to be right in the mix. I'd like to have a belt or a couple of belts, and looking to be in the top 10.
Yeah, David, it was a terrific night tonight. Everyone got into it. Each show you do is getting great. The fighters enjoyed it, and obviously Lady put on a great performance as well. From strength to strength. So it was like just as I say, it was a great show today, and all the fighters performed great. It was a great show. I beat my felt. I'm looking forward to the next one.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Will Roxana be on the card in May?
Hopefully, working on that at the moment. Roxana. She got a draw tonight.
Yeah.
As I said, we didn't give her an easy time. I said, if you want to sign with Haymaker, it's a series. We're going to put you in real fights. And it's the first boxing match, amateur or pro. And she fought a very tough girl. And she got a draw. I thought she got a nod, but maybe we could do it again with the same girl to show how much she's improved next time. So she's in great shape, and I'm looking forward to the future.
No one can accuse you of sort of home cooking when.
No, listen. I say to all my fighters, let's make it happen. Got another one here, Cody Davis. He's signed with me as well. Me, myself, and Richard Schaefer. Haymaker rings another fighter here.
Easy.
Once again, he's got the same mindset as Joe. He will fight anybody. He doesn't want 10 gimmies. He literally. Go on, tell him who you want to fight. That's what attracted to me to Cody, is the fact that he believes in himself. He's willing to fight the very best. He's sparred with the very best and always given a great account of himself. I've heard the sparring tales, but you know, I'm gonna chuck him in there and see what happens. Come on, ask him about himself.
I'll tell you about myself.
Go on in.
And David, how's your training?
Don't worry about me.
Yeah, I'm Corey Davis. I'm 23 from Wales, and like David said, I believe in myself. I believe I can cause some serious damage in the light heavyweight division, and toying with the idea of moving to super middle as well. So I've got a great trainer with Gavin Rees, and now I'm signed with David and S-Jam Boxing, and I'm ready to make some big moves.
How many fights you had?
2 as a pro so far.
Okay.
So I'm mixing it with the best in the world, like David said, sparring with the likes of George Groves and Callum Smith, and yeah, giving a good account of myself.
You're looking for like Bawatsi and Anthony Yard, them sort of.
I'm looking for anything. I'm training day in, day out. Every single day I'm learning something new, and yeah, I'm looking to do damage, like I said.
What kind of fighting styles do you have?
Slick, southpaw, sharp, and I don't want to get it too much. But I want to do a lot of it myself.
It's advised also by Joe Calzaghe, who's been worked very closely with Cody, and you know, you can't get a better mentor than Joe Calzaghe, arguably one of the best British fighters in history. You know, beating Hopkins and Roy Jones and everybody. So having Calzaghe in his corner as well, I think is just an added bonus.
How are you finding life as a promoter?
It's good. Tonight was fun. It was a busy show, fun show, and I'm looking forward to the next one, the next big show at the O2 Arena, May 5th, and then we got another one in June. So we keep keeping our fighters boxing regular and keeping them in good fights that improve them and allows them to progress as fighters. And I'm happy with how tonight went, and I'm looking forward to the next show. I think we'll all be on the May 5th show to jump at the Belly. Myself and Belly are going to go to war again, and the undercard once again is going to be packed for the once again. Joyce, hopefully Niver Chisora, and Cody, whoever's unlucky enough to be drawn against him. So we're looking at doing big things quick.
With Joe, Roxana, obviously Michael Venom Page as well. A lot of your fighters seem to be sort of quite experienced, even though they're just turning pro. They are. Was that a conscious decision, or is that just
I think the more experienced someone is, the more they want to jump in there and make things happen. You know, and I know an active fighter is a successful fighter, so that's the mindset that I want to try to impose and sort of implement in my young little crew. I've got to go and do some stuff now with TV to wrap up the show.
Reza?
Carry on with these guys. He's going to go.
Okay, Rosella, what did you learn out of there? Obviously your first pro fight, crowd, warm reception from your fan base. What did you learn in the environment and in the ring and as well, and just basically finally get your pro first bout out of system?
It's been a great experience. I'm still finding my feet in boxing. Obviously, I've just come into boxing. I love the experience. I've learned so much. It's made me even more hungry to go out there and completely demolish my opponent next time. I know I have it in me. It's just little tweaks that I need to go back now and just work on. But I personally thought I won by margin, but obviously, decision. It was a joint win. It's something to be proud of, to go away in such a big platform that I've been given, and I'm representing the Asian community. I'm representing the Muslim female in sport and empowering them. And this, for me, is what motivates me to step back in. On top of that, I love boxing, and I love the fact that today was a great experience. It taught me what I need to work on and my strengths as well. So I've got a lot to go in.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, when you were throwing him, I was looking for an uppercut. I was looking for an uppercut, but other than that, it was just a pitch perfect. I actually thought you won as well. But congratulations on your pro debut.
Thank you. It means a lot.
Roxanne, how was the boxing experience compared to the kickboxing?
Honestly, I guess with kickboxing, I've had a long build-up. I started off sport as a passion and a hobby, so I gradually worked my way up. There was no pressure. Here I'm on a main platform with less than 6 months experience in boxing, without any amateur fights, without any. Obviously, I've got transferable skills in terms of ring craft, going into the ring, dealing with nerves. However, I'm still finding my feet. This is a warm-up out for me. I think I did really well considering that I'm a newbie in the boxing arena, and I've got a great team behind me. I know exactly what I need to do for the next fight. I'm hungrier than ever now, and we're going to look for a rematch. So,
Yeah, I was saying
Yeah.
it's good. It's
When
good.
do you reckon
It's
that
good.
next fight will be?
as soon as these guys have me on the next deal, I should be fighting again. I'm going to stay active, like what David was saying, just keeping the crew active. So yeah, no, I've got a taste for the boxing now, and yeah, I'm loving it. I'm loving the fact that it's a challenge. It's going to be motivating so many women from all walks of life, people from disadvantaged backgrounds. My story hasn't been easy, and I'm here to represent and inspire, and also hopefully become a world champion. So,
Do you ever feel it's extra pressure on you because you're sort of representing young women and Muslims?
there is subtle pressure, of course, because I've embraced my role as a role model now, because I see the difference that I can make through my story, and the more I excel, the more hope I give to these individuals, and that for me is the biggest achievement that I can have, and that's what motivates and inspires me to step back in there, take a couple of knocks, and hopefully next time I do the job.
Do you think you'll ever go back to kickboxing?
I think this is where I am now. That chapter of my life is closed. I've now embraced boxing. I live, breathe, sleep boxing now. So I've really fallen in love with boxing now. So this is where I want to be.
Do you reckon, talking about in Wales and that, there's not many Welsh fighters out there, especially like heavyweight. Do you reckon you can kind of what Joe's done in the pro ranks?
Yeah, he's obviously paved the way for people like myself coming through. Yeah, of course I hope I can. That's what I'm in the game for. I'm on the game to make up the numbers. I'm here to collect belts. And you say there's not much talent in Wales, but actually there is. There's just not much exposure. There's actually a lot of talent in Wales right now, but as I found, it's no exposure in Wales. So I find that coming up here with S Jam and Haymaker ringside is going to be critical for my career.
Jimmy,
I'm at Gavin Reese's gym in Newbridge, down in the valleys. Yeah, down there.